Hello everyone. So right now what we're going to do is 11-3C, dividing decimals by whole numbers. Okay, so the most and really only thing you really have to remember, no, not only, but the biggest thing you have to remember is that immediately when you are dividing a whole number into a decimal, is you take the decimal and you bring it up to where the quotient is, where the answer is. Okay, now the decimal is not even there anymore. And that's just it. You don't have to worry about it anymore. It's as if you're dividing 2 into 42, okay? So 2 goes into 4 twice. 2 times 2 is 4. 4 minus 4 is 0. Bring down the 2. 2 divided into 2 is 1. 1 times 2 is 2. And it's 0. So the answer, or the quotient, is 2 1/10, or 2.1. Okay, now there's also something a little bit special, and we're going to look about it now, okay? We're going to bring our decimal up. Now it's as if it's not even in the question anymore. And so it's going to be 12 divided into 654, okay? So 12 goes into 65, 5 times. 12 does not go into 6, obviously. 5 goes into 65. 12 goes into 65 5 times. 12 times 5 is 60. Bring down the 5, bring down the 4. 12 goes into 54 4 times. 4 times 12 is 48. And now we subtract. And then it's a 4. I borrow, and so that's a 14. And then that's going to be a 6. Now, there is no such thing as remainders in decimals because 6.54 is exactly the same thing as 6.540. I can add as many zeros as I want when you're doing a decimal, okay? We're not going to make you go past 3 digits past the decimal, but essentially, if hypothetically, I could go on for infinity and just keep dividing and dividing and dividing and adding zeros and zeros and zeros to bring down. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add a 0 to my number. I'm going to bring it down, and then it's going to be 12 divided into 60, which is a 5, and then that's a 60, and the answer is 545 thousandths, or 0.545, okay? So let's look at that again, hypothetically speaking. I go 3 into 4 once, 3 minus, and that's a 1. I bring down my 9. Oops, even I forgot to bring up the decimal, but now I just remembered. So we bring up our decimal and then just pretend it's not there, and then we bring down our 9. 3 goes into 19 6 times, which is 18, and then we subtract, and it's a 1. Now I'm going to bring down the 9. That's another 19, so it's going to be a 6. That's another 18. That's a 1. I bring down my 0. And that's going to be a 3. And then that's going to be minus 9, so that's going to be a 1. Now, if you've noticed, what's important about this is that every single time I keep adding a 0, it's just going to keep being 10, and then 3 goes into 10 3 times, okay? So I can stop here, okay? We're going to stop at 3 digits. If you want, this little line on top means that it goes on the same. It's just going to have the same answer, no matter how many zeros we add, okay? Kind of means like infinity, okay? And that's going to be a 9, and that's going to be a 1. All right, so, but the answer on the answer sheets will probably be well, it's also because this would be a money question, so it would be $16.63. Okay, you would stop there because it's a money question. You don't know it was a money question, but it is a money question. But if you had to, you can go on forever with 0.6333333333333. Okay, if you guys have any questions, please ask. Please do not go past the 3rd spot, past the decimal. Unnecessary. All right, if you have any questions, please email.